see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying, gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain, I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle, sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most. Yeah, just gotta keep going, and I gotta be sure. Just keep pushing on and on, 'cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to learn. Gonna make it keep move. Ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. No, it's the climb. Gotta make it move. Ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. No, it's the climb. Thank you.
Joe.
All right, mate.
All right, mate.
I'm doing good.
Joe. For those of you who don't know, Joe was actually in the Essex Factor where we were judges, myself, Lucy and James, and we had categories, and Joe was in your category, weren't he? So we've seen you grow over that course of that competition, but the Joe that's just stood in front of us is confident, is giving it the arm, you know?
I love a bit of arm, ain't ya?
And you're looking more and more like me every day, Joe. It's unreal. Trust me, sort it out, because if this is what you've got to look forward to, it's not a pretty sight, trust me. Joe, you're fantastic. You know, I was backing you from day one in the past competitions anyway. I think you've got an absolutely fantastic voice, and all I kept niggling at you at was, you've got to be more confident, you've got to come out there, you've got to give it and perform it. Your voice is there, you've just got to go for it. And tonight I'm getting arms, I'm getting hand grabs, I'm getting this, I'm getting it all. And I'm loving it, Joe. And one thing that has to be said about you, and I'm glad you just did it then, because it was stuck in my mind from when you were in Essex Factor before, after every single performance, you say thank you. And manners get you a long way, Joe, and you did it just then, you said thank you. And that means a lot to me as well. So well done, Joe, and I wish you the best of luck tonight. Well done.
Joe, I feel like a proud parent. Obviously, you were in my category last year, was it? Was it last year? I don't know. It's been so many. It was last year, we'll just say that. I'm so proud of you tonight. I mean, I always knew you had this fantastic voice. I love when you sing ballads, especially when you do When You Believe. That's my favourite of yours, Emosh. But yeah, again, tonight, like Rylan said, you're so confident and your confidence has grown. Your voice is amazing. You are an absolute love. You're one of the nicest person I've ever met, and I wish you the best of luck, Joe. You're brilliant. Well done.
Joe, you have not always been my biggest fan.
No,
I'll be
no.
honest, okay? But there's been reasons for that. It's because you've always had your head down and you've been singing to the ants. This tonight is a massive transformation, and you are an exception because you're a good example, actually, for everybody else, for the journey that you've had. You've just thought, you know what, bad criticism, buzzes, this, that and the other, I'm going to live up, rise up and carry on. And I now see why everyone loves you so much. You're a really great guy, and he's a good-looking guy all of a sudden as well. I can't remember how...
What can I say?
You've changed a lot. You've changed a lot, Joe, and I'm liking this. It's good. Well done, Joe.